This is the Utah Valley Marathon 5K, the day before the marathon. And I'll give some video and photo highlights of this and also highlight some of the technology that we're working on at AlphaPeak. So here you can see the runners starting out the race with an aerial view. And now this is done by chip timing. So a chip is embedded into each of the runners' bibs, and they have to wear it on their chest or in a way that the chip readers can read it. So the chip reader, it records them when they leave the starting line, and then also the difference when they cross that starting line or finish line again. Now, one of the things that we're going to try to do, I'll show a demonstration of this, is what can we do with just a GoPro camera sitting on the side of the road or at the finish line. So you could have a GoPro camera at various checkpoints along the race and be able to identify runners and their bibs. So there you can see the starters. We had the drone shot from up above and then down below just as they're coming along in this course starting out this 5K. So we'll go through the couple hundred runners here. We want to be able to make this type of chip experience accessible with just a single camera. It could be a GoPro, it could be a cell phone camera, any other type of just a recording device, and be able to give timing system and also splits potentially along the way. And you can see a visually impaired runner here, somebody guiding them from along the race course, telling them to turn and directing them as they go. And so you could see it identified them as they got close enough to the camera to be able to identify their bib. Okay, so we're going to go to some finish line now. We'll place the camera at the finish line, and here's our first runner coming in. It identifies the runner as they come across, just like a chip timing would do. There's our second runner, third runner, and you can see the second runner had an extra digit in there. So sometimes we see that just based on the uniform or the color, things like that, we do have to clean up a little bit of the results. I want to highlight this runner in particular. I'm going to go to our gallery at alphapeak.io. And if you go to gallery, and this is one thing we put together after the race, and select this 5K, it's going to come up with a list of photos. So this is just a little bit about AlphaPeak.
All right, we're AlphaPeak, and we're here at the Utah Valley Marathon talking about our new product, AlphaForm. It's an artificial intelligence program that analyzes your running mechanics to maximize efficiency and minimize risk to injury. So what it'll do is it'll look at your form and give you exercises to strengthen what needs to so that you can be a better and more efficient runner.
So back to the gallery. That was one of the videos here, and we see one of the runners. You can see down below the tag 1896. Okay, for this runner that just passed with our virtual chip timer, and then you can see other runners as well. Okay, now when they're turned a little bit to the side, or we can't see them, you can see it's 912 versus 1912. And then also when their name is also registered in the list, then it will also be searchable by name as well. So also you saw there when they had it on their leg that we didn't pick it up. So we're only searching the torso area. We could search a little bit lower for the optical character recognition, but for this first version, we're just searching the torso. So I'm just going to scroll through some of these photos a little bit faster, and someone could obviously go through and just scroll through the hundreds or thousands of photos or search by bib number. Now I'll just show this one runner that we highlighted. Okay, so let's go to 1896. And there you can see just that runner's bib. You can see also some more photographs at a different place in the course. Okay, let's go back here and just watch the rest of these. So I'll just let this go all the way through to the finish line just to give a demonstration of what this can do and where are the strengths, where are the weaknesses of this type of virtual chip timing technology for bib recognition for runners. Let's just slow this down and see how it did. You can see it identified the correct runner. Now we're going to go through this video, speed it up a little bit, just to show some of the runners as a highlight. So if you'd like to see if you hear the runner coming in, just go ahead and slow it down on YouTube to quarter speed or something like that to be able to see yourself coming in. But you can see it flashes right when it gets to the finish line. Now with 4K video, we can actually detect them further out because it becomes more accurate. But this is just 1080p right here, just a standard GoPro. I think it's a GoPro 5 at the finish line. And I also put in a battery pack so that if it's a longer race, it won't run down the battery. But just even a standard GoPro, you could set it up on a little tripod at the finish line and be able to detect runners coming in. So this is some software that we've developed at AlphaPeak, and it's a timing software. You can see a gentleman there that fell down, still identified as bib. You're going to see some examples of runners where we're not able to identify their bib right now. There's one that comes in with the bib facing sideways on their hip, for example, or other ways. So as part of this, you would have to put in some instructions to the race organizers. Okay, that gentleman right there was the one that was not identified correctly. You'd have to say, hey, wear it on your chest. And we could also do it where, if we extended this a little bit more beyond the torso, we could also identify on the legs as well. So you'll see one example here where a runner comes through legs. It's not even looking at that area. It's not looking at the face. It's not looking at other parts of the body, just the torso, okay, to identify the runners. All right, so I'll let those that participate in this race, I think you might be interested, maybe seeing yourself finish. So we'll just go ahead and finish it all the way through. But also, as you look at this, thinking about like what's possible with AI and this type of technology to be able to enhance the user experience, be able to just set up a camera instead of having to set up a chip timing system. It can really change the sport in terms of lowering costs and be able to make these races more accessible. Now, obviously, if you have large amounts of runners finishing at the same time, you might have to set up separate cameras. But that could certainly be done. One camera from above, one camera from lower below, one camera from lower to the right.
Eli Walker, Joshua Bates, Lyle Owens. Congratulations. Our next finishers are Becky Polis, Carlos, Connor Williams, Liz Brown. Our next finishers are Kelton Harward, Paul Hewlett, congratulations to our next finishers, Jason Rufflin, Anna Smith, Dania, Jared, Stacy. Congratulations to our next finishers, Dave, Cassie Carlson, Brett Lee, Tyson Dodge, Dan Taylor, Alex Lee, congratulations to our next finishers, Raquel, Marianne, Sadie Ness, Tony, Timothy Fair, Gregory. Our next finishers are Samantha, Brad Davies, Tyson Burke, David Armstrong, Leon, Alberta, Juan David. Congratulations to Maurice, Jason Miller, Erica Mori, Samuel Dixon, Ellie Sienta, Ellen Gardner, Deb Abbey, congratulations to our next finisher, Stacy Blackmore. Congratulations to Araceli, Colin Bullard, Christina Lee. Congratulations to our next finishers, Lula, Colin, Tanner, Connor Thompson, Chris King. Congratulations to our next finishers, Margaret, Kelsey Taylor, Megan Smith, Brooke John, Karen Bishop, Corbin, Ben Olson, Raquel Oates. Our next finishers are John, Amber, Clint, Danny, Jade. Congratulations to our next finishers, Amy Curtis, Sandy, Maddie, Lori, Tammy Greenwell, congratulations to our next finisher, Ainsley, Lydia, Neil, Daly, Thomas Rose, Jen, Jamina, Kevin, Congratulations to our next finisher, Ellie Hodgson. Congratulations to our next finishers, Timothy and Sierra Valor. Heather Morrison from Arkansas. Thais, Jerry, James Scott, David Scott. Congratulations, Natalie Wilson, Kyla Barnes, Fernanda, Leah. Congratulations to our next finishers, Mary, Kevin Cole, Olivia, Alex.
Runners, we're going to be starting the awards ceremony here in just a minute. So if everybody who thinks they placed or has a family member, if you think you have placed in the top 3 in your age or overall, or if you have a family member, make way over to the east side of the road, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our awards ceremony in just a moment.
Summer Allen from Orem, Utah with a time of 17:56. Our male open winners. Our third place is Ethan Lund from Farmington, Utah with a time of 16:54. Our second place overall male winner is Daniel Manganda from Murray, Utah with a time of 16:53. Join us in the front if you hear your name called to come get your award and stand on the podium. Our first place winner is Ammon Baker from Eagle Mountain, Utah with a time of 16:20. Congratulations! We are going to go into the female 14 and under division. Our third place is Erica Murray from Highland, Utah with a time of 30:13. Our second place is Sadie Vest from St. George, Utah. And our first place is Brooklyn Westfall from Orem, Utah. Please come to the front. Our male 14 and under. In third place, we have Jack Lund. In second place, we have Isaac Deezen from American Fork. And in first place, we have Dave Westfall from Orem, Utah. In our female 15 to 18 division, our third place is Zelda from Lehigh, Utah. Second place is Kristen Bates from Vernal, Utah. And our first place is Kaylee Westfall from Orem, Utah. Our male finalists, first, second, and third place for 15 to 18. In third place is Colt Scott. The second place is Isaiah from Evanston, Wyoming. And in first place, we have Lincoln Tuckett from Draper, Utah. In our female 19 to 24 division, in third place, we have Jenna Ryan. In second place, we have Savannah Landwater from Saratoga Springs. And in first place, we have Kelsey Ryan. In our male division, 19 to 24, our third place is Hunter Waldvargo from Pleasant Grove. Our second place is Sam Stamps from Provo, Utah. And our first place is Jason Carden from Beaver, Utah.